What's up? I'm Kyra. I like talking about personal development and productivity, and I wish that I had a black background, but it is now September, so I have a white background. Today, I got a package in the mail. Ooh. It's a new month. Not only that, it is September, and if you're like me and your programming is stuck in your school-age days, September is basically the new year. Notwithstanding, it's 2020 right now, so everything is a little weird, but it's September. My notebook from January is pretty much full, so it was time to get a new one. If you are a huge notebook nerd like me, you know that it's next to impossible to find the exact right perfect paper. I usually just get Moleskine notebooks because they're nice, they're easy, you know what you're gonna get, they're pretty good quality, but like almost every type of pen will show through on the opposite side of the page. And I've also tried that Luke term notebook, and it's slightly better, but not really. And I think my favorite paper technically is Rhodia, but they don't really have like all the different orientations of notebooks that I like, because I like more of this like middle size. I think it's called like B5, a 7x10-ish size. I feel like that is the perfect notebook size. Usually notebooks are that 5x8, and to me it's just a little bit too chunky in your bag when you're carrying a laptop and stuff. Everything is already sort of like this size-ish. See, it's just kind of like, I don't know. To me, this is better. This is better to carry around. I read lots of Reddit and comments and wanted the September 2020 notebook to just be a bit of a better and different experience. So I came across this brand, Archer and Olive. They have a few different types of notebooks that you can order. I found, I think, the size that I like. And the thing about Archer and Olive notebooks apparently is that your ink doesn't show through on the other side. And if you're also a notebook nerd like me, you know that the best notebook paper is dot grid. Let's open it up and see how it looks. You know when you buy something that it's gonna be good when they put this level of care in packaging it. If something just comes to you in whatever type of package, just like thrown in a box, it's probably reflective of the quality of the thing. But this is packaged super nicely. Here's the pretty box. Okay, let's check it out. Pretty. Oh, it's pretty. Look, it's actually really pretty. It kind of smells like Home Depot. What a pleasant surprise. Honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I had medium hopes. Archer and Olive. You got something good going on here. I think you guys might be onto something. Pen loop, a little gluey. It's a little gluey by the pen loop. That's okay, we'll just pick that off. Okay. So there's different colors you can get. Like I think there was blue and black and maybe something else. And then there's a few different designs that you can get. So I always like plainish. But I also always like bluish for my accessories because I don't really wear colors. So if I can have like a blue accessory, makes me pleased. This will be a big test because it's only on good notebooks like a Moleskine where this elastic actually doesn't wear out. So let's check back in a few months and see if this elastic is still elasticy. So there's elastic, looks like there's 2 page markers. Oh, cute. Page marker had 2 page markers and one has like a little thing on it. I mean, I don't know if this is focusing. Like, I don't really care for my things to be cutesy. Like, cutesy can be borderline annoying, but this is like the right amount of cutesy. Like, it's nice when a product shows that someone has put a little bit of care into putting it together, because then you know, like, I can count on this. I can put my things in it that I'm supposed to be doing, which I've fallen off the rails of in the last couple of days because my old notebook was mostly full and I knew this one was coming, so I wasn't really as diligent with writing things down. Obviously, you have to keep on top of your responsibilities in your work and in your life, and I've slacked the last couple of days, but that's not the point. So honestly, like, this is quite impressive. Okay, so the paper feels like Rhodia paper, which if you are familiar with Rhodia, it is like the smoothest writing experience. Moleskine paper is really smooth, but there's almost like a little bit of an invisible tooth, whereas Rhodia paper is like, and that's what this feels like too. And these pages feel thick. Like, it feels thick like sketchbook pages. And sketchbook pages are always appealing, but they don't have dots, and often you can't get like a bright white, I feel. Whereas this is like bright white. Archer and Olive books also come in craft paper color and in black color. If you're like a gel pen person, you want black paper. But I was pleased that there was the option for bright white. I didn't expect it to be as thick as it is. So, I mean, I carry so much crap with me on a daily basis that that's kind of an issue, but that's okay because I'll just carry like slightly less of whatever else. So, front cover, you get one of these nice things inside of it so that if you lose it and some stranger wants to read all your hopes and dreams, they can send it back to you when they're done because your information will be here. Yeah, then check it out. It's just pages. It's amazing. Like, there's not one of these, even the Luke term, or the bullet journal ones, they have like a built-in like table of contents area because the pages are numbered, and like, yeah, numbered pages are convenient. Table of contents is convenient, but 99.9% of people don't keep up with updating their table of contents anyways. At least 99.9% of me doesn't. So I appreciate the fact that this is a no bullshit, just like pages. I forget how many pages it has. 160 dot grid pages on 160 GSM paper. Okay, so we're just gonna cut to the chase here. Obviously, all anyone wants to know is how bad the ghosting is through to the other side of the page, so you can decide to what degree this is gonna be worth your while. I'm not gonna bother you testing 85 trillion types of pens. We're just gonna go for the money shot here and use a Sharpie, because anyone who's ever used a notebook or has any remote level of interest in notebooky type things knows that Sharpie's no game, because it's gonna show through. And we're gonna compare it. Who does this? Who does this? Who gets this excited about notebooks? If you remotely get this excited about notebooks, leave me a comment so that I know that I'm not alone in this world, please. Pretty please. Let's just compare this real quick to Moleskine. This is like dying of embarrassment and nerdy to even talk about this and put it on the internet. So I normally carry these two notebooks. No coincidence, they're the exact same size and they go together, so that one can be filled with slop and then just thrown wherever, and one can be used as like the Bible of all. And I keep some Polaroids in the front of it so that I can remind myself of why I'm bothering. So yeah, let's do the little Sharpie test here. So let's just start with the regular Moleskine. See, this is like really smooth, but it's a little toothy. Moleskine Sharpie. Can you see how much it bleeds through to the next page? 1 second later. I don't know if it's focusing. I don't know if you can see. Now, the ultimate test. Let's see how the Sharpie performs on the previously unknown but clearly beautiful brand Archer and Olive. It's like, do I put it on the last page or the second last page? Because how am I gonna arrange my notebook? I don't even know, but I'm so excited that it's here. Okay. Just gotta give her, Just gotta get in there. You know what? Let's do some highlighter for good measure. I'm so scared to turn the page on the Archer and Olive and see if the Sharpie is showing through, because the purpose of all of this, as you know, as being a notebook person yourself, is that you want to find the perfect notebook so that all of your problems are handled, and it will be a pleasurable experience to be as productive as you are possibly capable of being. So honestly, I'm pretty surprised and pleased. You can see like where I turned a corner in my writing of the Sharpie, but like barely. You can barely tell that there's Sharpie on the other side. Archer and Olive, I'm impressed. You did a very good job making this notebook. Can you see? You probably just see white because it's overexposed, but you also see nothing because it's not ghosting. This is shockingly satisfying. This experience was better than I could have ever dreamed of. So, I feel a bit sad to say goodbye to the Moleskine, and I mean, we're all fickle characters. I'm sure I'll come back around to it in like a minute, but you should definitely check out Archer and Olive if you are shopping for, is it dirty? It's got that handcrafted feel, to be honest. Yeah, and this fabricy cover. If you are into and appreciative of the quality of paper and notebooks and journaling and scheduling and being organized, and if you understand the feeling of what makes a good notebook and what makes a shitty notebook, and if you're a person who browses the bookstore trying to decide between Moleskine and you're trying to decide the perfect notebook constantly, and every time your notebook gets full, or maybe you even quit before it gets full because you're just frustrated of the paper, I don't know, like, stay tuned. This might be the one. This might be the one, at least for now. Archer and Olive. I'll have some information in the comments and links. Maybe I can even get you a discount code. And I highly recommend that you check it out. If you like this video whatsoever, if you think that some of these things that I mentioned are things that might be of interest to you, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel, find me on Instagram, and like my videos so that YouTube kind of, gets a feel for what you like and what I like, and we can be buddies and everything would be awesome. So thank you, and I will see you again next time.